Do you know that picture frames, even one as elaborately carved as the one in my hands, can be resized to fit a new picture? Here at Eli Wilner's studio in Long Island City in Queens, a picture frame like this can be cut down in size, but more importantly, can be enlarged by specially made and specially matched inserts. Eli's going to show us how. Well, I am learning so much here at Eli Wilner's studio in Long Island City in Queens. This is where you would come if you really want to learn about frames. You would come here into your gallery too in York Avenue, right?
Yes, hopefully so.
And today, Eli is going to show us how he enlarges frames, elaborate frames like this fine, fine antique. It's so amazing to me that really you can take a frame like that and without really taking it apart at the corners, make it larger by these very complicated inserts.
And the ideal is that when this is all completed, there is no way that the eye will be able to tell between the new portion and the original portion.
Where is this from originally?
This is an Italian frame from the 18th century, and we're going to be putting it on a Pierre Bernard oil.
So a fine old master would have been in this?
Originally, an old master painting would have been in maybe a portrait.
And who is our master carver here?
This is Michael Steele.
Hi, Michael.
Martha,
well, you're doing quite a job.
Well, I'm trying.
Where did you learn how to carve?
I did it in Trinidad. That's where I'm originally from. In high school, I did it as a hobby, and eventually it turned into something that I enjoy doing.
What kind of wood are you using for these inserts?
Oh, this is basswood.
And then how are these put into the frame? You cut the frame?
Yes, I cut the frame, but before I do that, I use a contoured gauge and get a profile of the frame.
Oh, here, let's... I was thinking this would be a great tool for taking a profile. We could make silhouettes of ourselves. But then I tried it, and it's a little bit hard on the nose.
Yes. As you see, this is the way it's done. I'm already did it.
So these are many little pieces of steel.
Yes, and from that I get the profile. But being as this is an old frame, the size are different. So what I do, I make a piece that's a little bigger than the original profile, and then cut it to size, fit it in.
Oh, so that's this piece?
Yeah, that's this piece.
Oh, I
over
see.
here.
Okay.
Right.
Now, are you going to make it bigger this way too?
No, I'm just making it
the
one
length
way.
this way,
yes,
one way.
One way is perfect.
And so you put one piece here and one piece slightly higher on the other side.
Yes.
Does it hurt the value of the frame to enlarge it?
Not when it's done beautifully. And when it's done beautifully and the painting warrants it, it's certainly using the frame to its best advantage. And we'll probably not do any restoration to the original sections.
What about like to this part, which looks sort of dusty?
We would just clean the dust off. But this particular color and the roughness of the sand which is applied looks great with the painting.
Oh, so this is a sand application here.
Yes, it is.
I see it. Sand in glue, is that how they did it?
Exactly, and then they painted it.
It's full of wormholes. It has great signs of age. The corners are a little bit bashed up. Will you fix that corner? Or?
We may do that, but that'll be left to the client to decide. I think you might want to just left just like it is.
Right. So nowadays, the ravages of age and the patina of age are really appreciated more than they were even 10 years ago, I think.
Yes, I'm so glad to say that's true.
So you like that. You like to see
that.
what's happened over the centuries.
I love that, and I'm glad my clients do as well. Now, these wormholes are interesting because they're exit holes. They're not where the worms drilled in, they're where the worms came out.
Oh, so after the gilding and gesso was put on,
the worms decided to come out. Right.
Now, how long do you expect a job like this will take?
From start to finish, we'll put about 300 hours into it.
If you went to just buy a frame like this from you without the restoration, approximately what would the value of this one be?
That's $40,000.
Okay, before you make the inserts?
Because of the price of the frame, we include the restoration as part of the project cost.
Oh, that sounds very
But if someone brought it to us and said, here's my frame, let's expand it, we would charge approximately $3,500 to expand it.
I see. Oh, good. Learning about frames has certainly been an eye-opener here at Eli Wilner, and I thank you very much for showing us some of the things that you can do with antique frames.
You're welcome.
And this book, Antique American Frames, includes identification and price guides and an awful lot of good illustration. You can learn a lot by reading a book like this, and I thank you for writing it.
You're very welcome.
It's excellent. And good luck with your job here. I can't wait to see the finished product.